Where do you draw the line between Zero and Wilder World?
So I look at Zero as like a metaverse infrastructure company. And you could say it's also like a Web3 infrastructure company. And Zero will have its own communities, but at the end of the day, it will be the things that will be on Zero will be separate communities. There'll be communities like Wilder World. I'll give you a couple examples. So there's Star Wars and there's Lucasfilm. So Lucasfilm, for instance, in Industrial Light and Magic, they invented a lot of the tech, or it's like the same thing with Avatar. There's an entire tech company behind it, but Avatar is like the actual thing that the public comes and uses and interfaces with. It's the same thing with Pixar, actually. This is actually one of the ways that we were able to articulate the relationship between Zero and Wilder. There's a great story with Pixar where they had a tough time in the early days selling their technology because nobody wanted animation technology way back in the day. And so their Pixar was actually called RenderMan. It was the underlying technology to create 3D cinematic film. And then Toy Story was basically how they decided to like show off the tech and was like the actual commercial property that like people came and interfaced with. So I kind of draw the line there. Like Zero's like a structure company. We're focused on solving problems like how do you do DAOs in the metaverse? How do you do marketplace? How do you do distributed communication? How does decentralization work? All of those things. But in terms of like the content, the experience, the world, the in-game economy, like that's actually all Wilder World. And once we feel that it's to the place where we're happy to bring other partners on, the intention is fully to like have other partners, like you could imagine something like Huxley or other, types of metaverses coming and using the same infrastructure, and then us being able to connect Wilder World with all these other worlds to make everything interoperable. So that's kind of the vision of Zero, is that you can create this open metaverse system.